Hello, welcome to Nina's Nuts Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks so much for stopping by, checking out my channel. It's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fantastic yarning community. Returning subscribers, hi, thanks so much for coming back and spending a little bit of your Friday with me. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Today, I've got some happy mail. We're going to talk about a failed attempt at a beautiful pattern. And I have finished one and I'm working on a second shawl for my granddaughter to wear to prom in the middle of next month. Start with the failed attempt. I purchased a pattern off of Ravelry from Yarn Andy, and she does a lot of Tunisian crochet designs. Oh my God, I love her designs. I am too new to this whole thing. The pattern itself is not written difficult. It's very easy to understand. I understood where she was going with the majority of this. Well, let's start with this. It's the Rainbow Love Wrap. It's beautiful. It is a paid for pattern on Ravelry. It is done in Tunisian. This pattern is absolutely gorgeous, and this is what I really would have liked to have made. However, I am not good with chevrons, and this has a chevron pattern in it. Also, I was good on doing the forward pass. The return pass was not your normal pull through two, pull through two. And there was a pattern to the return pass. And with this pattern, she has a tutorial on YouTube. However, she only did one chevron section in the tutorial. She only did 20 stitches, and the pattern is 15 stitches. So she just barely did a whole chevron. And she would go, okay, you can see it, go on. It's not that hard. Well, I can't see it. I could not see the pattern. And that's kind of why I went to the tutorial, so that I could see where the pattern broke up. Because in the first couple of rows, you can't see it. At least I couldn't. And I was hoping that the tutorial would show me where the pattern was. Well, since she only did 20 stitches, there was no seeing the difference. So I had to scrap that. And that's fine. Eventually I will figure it out. It's something that I've purchased. I now own this pattern. I can go back to it anytime when my skills get a little better, when I'm more comfortable identifying the pattern and the stitches. I will go back to that, because that shawl is exactly what I wanted. I wanted a crescent shaped shawl that came up over her shoulders, that's a little bit lacy, a little bit sturdy, because Indiana in late April, like I said before, it could be 60 and sunny, it could be 42 and sleety. So I wanted something that would have been versatile for her. So anyway, I did some more chucking around on Ravelry, and I came across shoot, I'm going to have to put the name of it here. I do know that the name of the shawl is Calypso, and I cannot remember the name of the designer. It was a free pattern on Ravelry. Not that I wouldn't have purchased one, but this one just happened to be free. And again, on Ravelry, I searched by crescent shaped shawl. And this is what I came up with. This is a really very small wrap. It's not even a shawl at this point, but it's an asymmetrical triangle that you work this way, and then you turn it this way to do the bottom of the pattern at the bottom. I loved working, and this worked up really fast. I mean, this took me 2 evenings and I had this done, because this is all double crochets and then your lattice, you know, your window panes. The most tedious part were these little teeny tiny fringe things on the bottom. I used 1 skein of Yarn Bee hand dyed, that's not Amber Medallion. Oh yeah, this one's called Amber, but this rainbowy one is called Amber Medallion, and I don't know why. This is all I have left of, I think there's 400 yards in these. Yeah, this is all I have left of 400 yards. So, darn it, this can't even be a 1 skein wonder. And then this is all I have left of the, what is this one called? Supernova. So, this is what's left of 800 yards. This is superwash. Yeah, this 100% superwash merino is the Supernova. And this one, yeah, they're both 100% superwash merino wool. They're a number 1. I used a 4.5 millimeter hook for this one. And it's, you know, it's really cute, and it's really cute for what I wanted it for until I saw the dress. And nope, it's not going to work for this dress. It's too heavy, it's too thick for her dress, and I'll pop up a picture of her dress right here. She really wanted a rainbow colored wrap to go with this beautiful sage green dress. And I told her, I said, I will send this to her. She will use it for other things, but this is not going to go with that dress. As pretty as this is, it's just not going to. And I love this. And I love this yarn. Oh, it's so soft and squishy. However, I decided that no, she needed something a little more lacy. And I needed something that I could do fast. Like, I need to get it done this weekend so that I can get it out in the mail Monday when I go to the post office. Because, you know, going to the post office for me is an all-day thing, pretty much. So anyway, I remembered when I first started out crocheting, and I was doing a shawl for Rose Likes Crochet for her wings. They were collecting shawls. So I remembered I did a shawl by Hooked by Robin, and it was the Summer Lace Shawl, I think is the name of it. If I can find the name of it, I'll put it down here. But it's the one that has the edge already put in on it, because you do like a mini granny cluster on the end, and then it's just this open weave, you know, like netting. So this is what I picked out. And I'm using the Supernova again. So it's 100% merino, but this is a little more lacy. It's got a hint of the rainbow colors in it. It's already built in edging. So once I get this as big as it needs to go, it's done. You don't have to go back and put the edge on. It's perfect. And I might have to block it to, you know, get it to open up the lace part, the netting part. But this yarn is so soft and squishy. It's so nice to work with. This is how far I am on the first ball. I will probably add in what's left of this one, and then I have a third cake. I don't know that I'm going to need the third one. I think between these two, I can make it big enough so I won't have any left over of this. So this is the prom shawl that I'm making for Sydney to go with that beautiful sage green dress that she has picked out. So that is the saga of the prom shawl. I wish I was more proficient because I really did like that rainbow love wrap because it was perfect. But this is a good choice. The other one was the Calypso was a good choice. I might redo the Calypso in more neutral colors for myself because I think it's pretty. And I might do a different fringe. I did not like the fringe that I put on that one. That fringe was you chain down 11 and then you did 3 together and then you chain back up and did a slip stitch and then chained back up and then chained 5 and then chained 11 with a number 1 and a teeny tiny number 4 hook. That was a pain in the you know what. So I might modify the fringe because I like the idea of the fringe with that shawl. It gives it a little more depth. So I might do a twisted fringe or I don't know. We'll I've got a book. I do. I have a lot of books that's all about finishing techniques on how to do different edgings and different buttonholes and appliques. And so there might be something in here that might be, I could use on the back of that. So that might be one of my next projects. So anyway, that's the shawl saga. Next is Happy Mail. I got in the mail a big orange bag. And in this big orange bag that came all the way from North Pole, Alaska, the Tunisian Crochet Stitch Dictionary. This came from Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. Laura, thank you so much. I'm so excited to own this because I am a firm believer that if you're going to do crochet or knit or Tunisian crochet, you need to own a stitch dictionary. And now I do. Ooh. Thank you, Laura. I am so thrilled. As a matter of fact, I have been playing in this already, trying to come up with some different ideas. It's well written. It has written instructions and charts for those of you who do charts. This is written by, okay, here we go. This is written by, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to butcher her name. Her first name is Anna. I'm going to show you her name. I am not even going to try to do this. I grew up with a very difficult last name also. And my entire life, and even today, even with the last name Moore, today, people butcher my name. My first name has never been, very few people pronounce my first name correctly. And it's not that difficult. It's Lynanne. But I get Lynanne, I get Lynanne, I get Lynanne a lot. My favorite is Lynette. There's no T's in that word, but people call me Lynette all the time. So I'm not going to attempt to butcher poor Anna's name. It's a beautiful name. I'm sure it has, you know, a really probably very easy pronunciation, but I'm not going to mess with it. I don't like to mispronounce people's names. So anyway, Anna, this book is fabulous. Laura, thank you so much for thinking of me and sending this to me because I really do appreciate you as a person and as a friend and as a mentor. And I'm going to take your sock class. So let me know. I have my DPNs. So that was my Happy Mail number 1. And my second Happy Mail is from a contest I won on Instagram. You know, on Instagram, they have all those contests, you know, tag your friend, you know, make a comment, follow so-and-so, la, la, la. Well, this Morit is a designer and a author, and their new issue of their pattern book was coming out yesterday. And a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago now, it was one of those, you know, put your name in, you know, leave a comment, you know, tag a couple of your friends. So I tagged a few people and I left a comment, didn't think anything of it. Then a couple of days ago, I get a direct message on Instagram. Hi, we pulled your name. Can you send us your email? And I immediately thought, I'm going to wait. This could be a scam. You know, YouTube giveaways are full of scammers. I'm going to hang on a second. And I went back to the Instagram page, and sure enough, right on her page, she listed me as the winner. So I sent her my email or my address, and I got the Morit book number 4. This is issue number 4, I believe, spring and summer 2023. And it is full of some amazing designers and cute shawls and little sweaters. This paper is really nice. There is one sweater in here. This is the shawl that I thought was really cute. But in here, and now of course it's going to take me forever to find it. You know Reggie at J-Hook Crochet? There's her pattern, this cute little beret. She's in here. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. This sweater is adorable. And I would love to try and crochet that. If you can see all these little designs on there, they sew beads in it. I'm not going to do that. But the sweater itself is just darling. And it's size inclusive. It goes all the way up to, oh, I think it's size 8 or 9, which would be 4 or 5X. I mean, look how cute. And the model is adorable. And this book is full of really easy to read patterns, a lot of, you know, tips, and I'm thrilled that I won this. And there's different yarn companies in here. So this is a Yarn Andy shawl. Isn't that pretty? So this is, I think you can get it on Instagram. There's if you go to Morit on Instagram, there's probably a link where you can order this book. I don't know how much it is, because like I said, I won this, but it's a nice book. It's thick, it's sturdy, pictures are beautiful and vibrant, and the patterns themselves are easy to read. There's some really interesting things in here about some yarn companies in England and Scotland, and it's really cool. And I'm thrilled that I now own this. So thank you to everybody at Morit Books here, and I appreciate you all, and I will be leaving a really good review on Instagram. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's it, guys. That's all I got to show you today. I'm going to spend, well, today is date night. I'm going out with my husband. We're going to go do some running around this afternoon. And this evening, we're going to go get some dinner. And then I'm going to spend some time. Oh, I forgot to say happy baseball season. We're so excited to come back home and watch our White Sox go Sox. They won yesterday against the Astros. So I'll be watching baseball and crocheting. I want to once I get the shawl done, I'm going to get caught up on multivalence. I only have a couple more rows to do on that, and I'll be ready for the new clue, which should be coming out this next week sometime. Luck of the draw, I'll do on Sunday morning like I always do, and work on my knitting. So I got plenty to keep me busy this weekend. I hope everybody has a fabulous weekend. I hope you get some time to craft in with your favorite yarn or favorite pattern. Spend time with your loved ones, but above all, whatever you do, be kind to everyone.